Welcome to Daddy Bits, hosted by yours truly, the ugly one, and as always, my amazing co-host.
Teflon.
Dude, I'm owning this name. I'm gonna own this name.
Where'd you get that name again?
Dadbod9000. Thank you for anointing me as the ugly one. I really do appreciate it. On today's episode, we have pretty good stocks to talk to you guys about today. We got Teladoc, we have Skillz, and we have the almighty AMC. Is that an almighty stock nowadays? I don't know. We'll get to it. We'll definitely get to it. But again, as always, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe down below. Make sure you guys hit the post notification bell so every time you guys we drop a new episode, you guys get a nice ding 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 every time it does drop. Follow us on our socials at tradingdaddies.com. But with that being said, let's get to the episode. All right. Right off the bat, you guys see that the NASDAQ futures are right here. John, how do you feel about tomorrow's futures?
I feel good.
You feel good.
Yeah. And
Why do you feel good?
You notice how tech is leading the way again?
I love that. I love how tech is leading the way again. It makes me you ever get that tickle in your nads? Like you're tickling your nards, like, tomorrow's gonna be a good day.
Tomorrow's gonna be a good day because tech is supposed to be leading. Come on, man. Like
I know.
Who wants cruises or airlines to lead? Come on, man.
Whoever said invest in cruise lines and airlines could go, you're a boomer. No, I'm just kidding. But if we're gonna look at this is the NASDAQ, by the way, on the 15-minute chart. As you guys can see, there is a gap up right here. And we're also testing highs from what it looks like. Are these session highs or are these all-time highs?
These are session highs.
Session highs.
Yeah.
And if we're going to look at
tomorrow, it looks like we're going to open up, with a nice green pop for NASDAQ. If you pull up the daily chart, what we're going to be experiencing is that NASDAQ is going to try to catch up with the Dow and with SPY.
Yep. All this lag. And you guys can see the candle that happened, yesterday and today. Yep. I mean, it looks pretty solid still. If you guys see this MACD crossover is the stuff of legends. You see that?
I think this is it, Chief.
Again. How many times are we going to say that this is it, Chief? How many? Too many times.
It's been 2 months now.
It's been 2 months. Let's take a look at SPY. Let's take a look at SPY on the daily chart. John, what do you see?
I think SPY and Dow, they're gonna lag. Like you know what we saw today. Tech really didn't lag today. Tech led the way today. And thanks to Apple and Tesla. But I really do see, the S&P and the Dow just, stalling.
Yeah. How do you already is SPY at 4,000?
I mean, look at it. Like futures right now, SPY is what minus 0.02 flat, and NASDAQ's up like 0.4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we might see the entire week. It's gonna be a volatile week. Who cares? Right?
Yeah, it is definitely gonna be volatile. So let's talk about John's stock for today, which is TDOC, Teladoc
Yes.
Health. Teladoc Health is a teledoctor company. Is that correct?
So picture this: you're at home, you hurt yourself, and you don't want to go to a hospital. You can actually just FaceTime your doctor. Period. Okay.
So this right here is the daily chart.
So convenient. Okay, so for the daily chart, right now, what you're seeing right now is a daily chart. So for each candle, it represents 1 day. So today, check this out. It ended on a doji today at 201.24. But really, after hours, it hit I think like 202 the most. Now, how I'm going to play this? I'm going to play this two ways. Okay. I'm going to play most likely the next month's expiration. I'm going to try to shoot for 205. And then if it does go below the 9, which is at 200 flat, I'm going to add another call on this one. So this is a long swing. Most likely I'm looking at like a couple of weeks right here, a week or two. The reason I'm getting into this one is because, first of all, Kathy Woods, ARK Investments, they have a huge stake on, well, I don't want to say a huge stake, but they have a huge position in TDOC, TDOC.
The almighty Kathy Woods.
When am I going to take profits? Actually, today they ARK Investments already, I think they bought
more,
right? Wasn't it? Yeah. Wasn't it like almost 200,000?
Let me double check real quick here. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. So while he's checking, when am I going to take my profit? I'm going to take my profit at the EMA 20. Currently, it's my target right now is at 218. Okay, so that could be like what, an 8%, gain right there.
Right around here. Around here.
So 218. The max I can try to run this up is 230, and really, this bounce right here is going to be strong. That's just my opinion, because the MACD is about to curl up right here. NASDAQ is also strong. It looks like it's going to be strong for the next week or so. For this rebound. So really, if I want to run this up and swing this for a month, dude, I can hit this for 240.
I believe it. I believe 240.
And plus, I've seen Teladoc run, like 8 to 10% days. So it is possible.
I definitely see that.
Yeah. So I'm going to hop on this one. Stay tuned on this one.
So Kathy Woods actually bought 162,000 shares of Teladoc.
Wow, 162,000.
162,000 shares of Teladoc, which is,
they were just bored.
Dude, I want to know what goes on in the minds of an ARK investor. I really just want to buy a shirt that says ARK and just walk around with it and see what happens.
But why 162?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're working within the dollar limit that they have. You know what I mean? So again, when some people trade with, hey, I'm willing to risk $1,000, and they could cram as many shares as they can, or how many contracts they could cram in that $1,000. So I think it maybe, I can't really speak on that, but if my theory is that's the case.
That's I just did the math. It's $32 million.
32 milli. See how much money
they just splurged today.
I know, that's just a lot of money. So my stock actually what stock I'm really looking for is Skillz, which is SKLZ, right? This is another ARK play that is like Kathy's also heavy on Skillz. Skillz is a company that lets esports competitors monetize their platform by way of potential esports betting. I think that's the end game here, which especially now that DraftKings and Penn has been moving along with regular sports, I do feel that esports is the next wave, and they're setting themselves up for a potential long on this. If we're looking at the daily chart, although it's already seen 3 days of gains, I am going to be a little bit cautious on this, just because I feel that there may be a pullback in the next day or two. What really strikes me on this chart is the fact that the MACD has not crossed over yet. So when we trade on technicals here, when the MACD still has room to touch, we still see a little bit more upside, and these are not like long holds for me. Everybody knows that I have a core position in a certain stock, which we'll probably end up talking about twice this week again. But if we're looking at it from the 15-minute chart, today was actually a really solid day. I'm fairly tapped, and I still am in certain positions that I'm waiting to divest in order for me to hop on this. If we see a pullback tomorrow, for sure, I'm going to hop in this trade. As you can see, at the end of the day, it still ran up to $31.97. And I think it has a lot more room. John?
For Skillz, go back to the daily chart. So if you guys are looking for a position here, if you want to buy the floor, buy it at $30.20, or $30.25. Yeah. if it does bounce from there, that means there's support. If it breaks it, you know, like don't go all in. All right, don't go all in the first shot, because you can always rebuy, and there's always going to be a market tomorrow, next week, 3 weeks from now. It ain't the end of the world. So you can always rebuy again. So again, to me personally, if I'm going to trade this, my first support is at $30.20, and my next support is at $29. Okay, which is not that bad. Okay,
which is a pretty solid stock, I feel.
Chart, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But again, always on the Trading Daddies Daddy Bits, we like to get everybody involved. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, because it definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm, as well as drop your stocks that you guys want us to talk about down in the comment section below, because it really does give us more content for you guys. Especially interacting with you guys is definitely important to us as well. But today's stock that people wanted us to cover is actually very interesting, because we've always tried to play this stock. We've always missed. The TD Stimmy was based on this.
I know, man. It sucks.
This is just, to us, it really does kind of hurt. But that stock is AMC. John, what are your thoughts on AMC?
Well, first of all, we were trying to give away $500.
We were.
If it filled that gap at 1350, and it did. All right, it did 2 months later.
2 months later. Did you say that we bought the top again on this one?
Look at the first run up.
This one?
Yeah, and there's a gap fill from not that one to the right, right? That one right there. There's that gap, the huge gap right there from 13 to what? 12 or 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. From there to down. Yeah. And we try to run it up. The second time that it always pumps, it's a half of a pump. It's a mini pump right there. That sucks. That's when we played it and we got played.
We definitely got played. That wasn't a comfortable position to be in, dude.
We were the charts were with us.
No, right?
And we were supposed to give out a stimmy ourselves.
We were.
You know,
the stimmy's gonna come back pretty soon.
Yeah.
The TD stimmy. We got faked out here again.
Yep.
We definitely got faked out here again. And then more consolidation until it finally decided, hey, let's go play. And then again, we're holding our hands, sitting on them. But overall, today's a solid day for AMC. If we look at the 15-minute intraday chart, that's where that pop happened right here at the open. And it kind of laid flat at 14. What are your predictions for this tomorrow?
Well, first of all, the reason they popped today was because of the news that they put out that they're going to fully open California locations, right? When is it? March? So it's this month.
Is it?
Yeah, and they're going to fully open all locations. Yep.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yep.
Right there. March 13. 10 theaters as of March 13.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? I mean, who's gonna go to the movie theaters right now? You got Amazon, you got Netflix, you got Roku, you got Hulu, you got all kinds of stuff at home. Disney, you can actually watch, all these movies that just came out at home. Disney Plus.
Definitely.
I mean, short term, yes, you can play, the bounce on this one. Just be cautious, because the RSI is hitting overbought levels. I mean, this probably has like 2 more days left, but I doubt it's going to be a strong push. It's not going to break 20.
So would you actually buy puts on this?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because today's candle is actually a nice body. Where you want to buy puts is when you see an upper wick.
I see what you're saying.
Like
because
a really long, a really long upper wick.
So like this right here, this upper wick.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, or the one to the right. not that one. To right. I'm sorry. What was that 310?
Is it 310?
No, March 10th.
March 10th.
Is that March 10th?
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, that one. What you want to buy, where you want to buy puts is that day right there, because you have that long upper wick right there. That means it hit a very, very top, and then it finished at the very lowest.
There you go. So it starts right here, goes all the way to the top, and kind of flushes all the way down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you think?
Yeah, I really do want to see it at 18 before I start shorting it. Because if we see it at 18, I do believe that it can just flush down a little bit more, maybe back to 14, and then it's gonna consolidate for a bit before we see another pop. But as the reopening play comes more and more people are getting vaccinated, I do believe that AMC long term could be a good hold. Just make sure that you guys are watching your short term plays on AMC.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so that right there is daddy bits for you. I hope that we kind of showed you guys a little bit of our insights and how we think as traders and how we prepare for the next day. But if you guys have any questions, comments, please drop them down below. If you guys want to see a stock and you want to get shouted out in the show, please drop them down below. But as always, hit the subscribe button, post notification bell for the nice ding 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 every time we drop a new episode. Also, thumbs up would be nice. We'd love that. Definitely love the thumbs up. And again, follow us on our socials at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Follow us both at Trading Daddies. And if the contest is still going on for the Bitcoin contest. That's actually ending on Saturday. So we're doing the drawings for Saturday. Other than that, let's get trading. And remember that the charts do not lie.
Yeah.